Ho ho ho, how are we doing? Welcome to episode 4. It's the Christmas special. This will be dropping Christmas Eve. In this episode, we are going to fucking war. So, we've got our own Tren in the Booth naughty list. We're then going to have the Instagram minions naughty list. So, let's just make one thing clear before we get to that point, right? This is what people want to say. We're giving them a voice. This isn't coming for us when it gets to the people's naughty list. Don't forget that, because some of it is diabolical.
Bad.
And then
This is what the elves are saying.
I will see what the elves are saying. And then at the end, if we've got a wee bit of time, we're going to do some general questions. But yes, let's get to it. So we're going to kick off this whole episode by diving in to one of many of Scotland's rapists. Tyler Tate, welcome to the show. Listen. Facts are facts. Can't be a rapist and get away with it.
We give the kind of brief overview, to be fair.
We'll get an overview.
There's a
lot, so stand by.
I'm talking about a lot. I've got fucking 30 screenshots probably. So I think to sum it up, basically, he started some kind of gay, stupid calisthenics training gym thing. I think I've got here, he was a director there. And there was 2 founders and directors as well. So he started the whole calisthenics thing.
Yep.
And they just used...
After I realised he's fucking shite at bodybuilding. Anyway.
But basically they've set that up to use it to just be big dirty beasts, basically.
Exactly.
So I've got here... turns out they were basically using it, so it was called Gravity of Society or something. Gravity Off Society. It's a pish name as well, isn't it?
Worst name ever.
They were using it to basically be beasts. So this message here says they were using it to sexually assault women. Tyler then created a fetish site where he was getting people that he met on the fetish site to come to the group activities. However, these group activities containing women and children. So they'd go hang out together, and then he was getting young girls from that calisthenics place to join his fetish site, telling them he wanted to fist them, recording them, and they were all in it together. So the other guy, Ryan, who was the founder, were basically just using it to beast loads of women. Another detail here is they were sleeping with some of the girls while they were drunk and wasn't aware of what was going on.
Beasts.
Forcing themselves on members of, or whatever you want to call them, personal women, asking them to sleep with them. Tyler was asking women at the club or whatever to grab his crotch. Fucking hell.
Fuck, man, honestly.
One of the girls went to the owner and told him about it back in May, that he was making women feel uncomfortable, and he'd done fuck all about it, to the point where multiple people have left because they feel so uncomfortable. Over 8 women have reported it, and that's just this person who's calling them out. So that page on Instagram's Gravity Off Society closed down. So shout out to them for calling out utter bullshit as well.
Shout out to them. Need more people like them to just stand up to these fucking rats and get them called out.
And also the founder Ryan had STDs that he was knowingly passing on to younger girls as well.
AIDS.
What else have I got? I've got more. So he was working at Pure Gym as well. What was the thing about the manager at Pure Gym? Is he not a beast as well?
Aye, so just for what I've been told is that I could be wrong here. I want to say the manager at Pure Gym is either supporting them or was working with them, one or the other. I don't know the
He was
facts
allowing
on
it
that.
to happen, basically.
It was allowing it to happen, and then when it all came out, he's basically been trying to protect them. But the good news is Tyler Tate has been banned from every single gym in Aberdeen, has been removed from his position in Pure Gym, and so we're thinking, what's next for him? Where's he going to go? He's going to try and come to Glasgow. He's going to go to Edinburgh. He's going to go somewhere else. So this is for everybody, every gym owner, every business owner. If you see the name Tyler Tate, try to come to any of your locations. Strike the motherfucker down. Do not let him in. And also, while we're on the subject of not letting people in, so this is for you, Rob at Granite City. ban this cunt for the show. You don't want a beast on your stage. Also, Ryan at PCA, ban this cunt for the show. We don't want a beast on the stage.
100%.
100%, fuck him.
There's more here as well about him in Pure Gym, in the women's changing rooms, winking at women, telling them what he wants to do to them. It's been reported apparently a million times, and they just done nothing about it until now. So they've done it now, but shit like that shouldn't be allowed to go on. And should be nipped in the bud instantly.
Should be nipped in the bud instantly, and it shouldn't take 8 reports to come in and for people to make it public for the business to then take action. Like, in my eyes, if you're in charge of that business and you're allowing that, you are also a beast. Guilty by association, you're a beast.
100%.
Pure Gym Aberdeen, beasts.
Beasts. Aye, 100%.
Aye, fuck him, man. He's a dirty wee cunt. Always knew he was a wee creeper, man. You knew it, but didn't you? You can see in his eyes, mate.
Aye, man.
Fucking beast.
Aye, there's so much messages here. There's ones about him picking up clients from machines, like scooping them up off a machine. Fucking, just, mate, weird as hunters. Like, we would actually be here all day. So basically, sum up, he's a beast.
In short, beast.
Next, we touch another beast then.
So I was going to say, I've got this, the article here, right? So let's move on to Scotland's number 1 beast.
He should have been first on the naughty list, but obviously that was breaking news, so he is first on the naughty list, 100%.
This man is, you know what it's called, this fucking rat bastard is first on the list, right? One rate Max Johnson. Now, we were going to talk about him in a previous podcast, but the court hadn't been yet, and then what's happened this last week is court's been on all week, and it's constantly been put back, and now it's been put back until March because
his mum and dad, I don't know if his mum and dad are his lawyers or they own a law firm. I think they own a law firm.
Aye.
So they're obviously fucking slimy rat bastards.
Know
the system, playing the system. I also was informed that they got the court date pushed back initially so we could do the Tsunami Pro in France.
That's right, aye.
So he got it pushed back so he could do that because obviously once he gets to jail for being a beast, he's getting his IFBB Pro card taken clean off him.
Yep.
So they done that just so he could basically get a pro show under his belt, and now they're continuing to push it back because they're fucking rat enabling bastards.
Because they know he's going fucking down. So what we've got for the article, which was on the Air Advertiser, is I think there's 5 charges against him, but it's now came to light that there's like 15 charges. There's 4 females up against him. Females that we both know. Obviously going to mention names, but so I'm just going to read the stuff from the news article. So basically saying that he faces charges of sexual assault, abusive behaviour and voyeurism when he appeared in the dock in Ayr Sheriff Court. Basically saying that he attacked one woman by seizing hold of her, throwing her across a room and causing her to land on the floor of an address in Edinburgh. It's claimed that he pursued her, seized her by the clothing, pinned her against a railing and pushed her on the body. We've then got, on the same woman, 2 occasions of basically sleeping with her when she was incapable of consent. So he raped her. Raper. And then further charges of engaging in coercive behaviour that was abusive of a woman, allegedly controlling her diet and emotionally controlling her. We've then got, this is fucked up, the cunt is in a fucking sunbed shop, and there's I don't know if this lass is connected in regards to, was it a bird, was it an ex-bird he knows, or was it just somebody he knows, or was it a random, I don't know.
Regardless.
Fucking
weirdo.
Unless it's your dad's acceptable. But he's put his camera under the booth to video her, and it's good. And then obviously been caught for that as well. What's this other one here as well? So
just keeps going.
It just keeps going, man.
Stop,
like
man.
taking that lassie's house keys off her, no getting her them back. And then the big one, the big one on this is that he was supposedly, and I need to say supposedly because we don't know the ins and outs, but has herpes and has been basically sleeping with the birds, no telling them that he's got it. Once he shags them, then turning around and saying, right, you can't go anywhere now because I've got this, I've now gave you that. If any cunt finds out about that, then you're getting fucking laughed at, so you're mine.
What a sick cunt, man. That's fried.
Surely you deserve burned at a fucking cross for that. That's wild. He's a rat bastard. And then obviously we know, way back when all this started happening, he moved down south. And we started getting all the gyms down there, mind. And he
went to JP's.
He was in JP's and stuff.
Sponsored by JP's.
Sponsored by him.
And then fucking 12 hours.
We found 12 hours, they found out, kicked him away.
As you should. That's how you deal with shit.
That's how you deal with shit. Oh, there's somebody on the team, bring them on.
Aye.
6 years later, here, by the way.
Beast note out.
Here's the article of this gun. Oh, sound.
Aye.
Hi,
100%.
Max. Bye, Max.
That's how you deal with stuff. None of the pure gym shit taking a year to get rid of a beast.
Standard pure gym button it.
Aye, fair.
But anyway, so Max the Beast is back up in March, so hopefully by then we can get that cunt at least 4 years up his shite pipe, man. And then he can enjoy it, Joe. That's, I guess, we're laughing, but it's actually not even funny. He's a
it's not.
rat.
Not.
He's a rat.
Yeah, he's a rat.
Anyway, moving on.
Next.
Who's next?
Repeat offender. AJ.
AJ. Oh, I've never seen his name before.
We'll not go into the whole psycho stuff again.
Nah, we'll stay for the psycho stuff because there's more serious matters at hand. Let me get to this. If you're in it, bro, crack on and I'll kick in.
So obviously we've got the Joyce Wool video. I don't actually think we mentioned that on a podcast, did we?
We didn't.
Just posted in the story. So for those of you who haven't seen it, AJ basically videoed himself posing and someone was getting changed in the background, and he posted the video on his story where you can see the guy fully in the scud, and he posted it ripping the piss out of him. I can't remember exactly what the caption was, but he was laughing at him, wasn't it? Like,
he was laughing at him, but not only that, if I remember right, I'm sure he took the video posing, boys in the background, ends up in the scud, and then obviously you get back home, you look at your video yourself posing, and you do, oh, there's a guy with his cock out. What am I going to do? I'm going to post it on Instagram. What are you thinking?
I'm sure he pointed like had an arrow or something, and like added laughing fucking emojis or something as well. Like,
that's even worse.
I'm sure there was something. Wait, no, get it.
That's even fucking worse.
Aye. So he put the caption as the background with laughing emojis. So he knew. It's not like he can't even say, "Oh, I didn't see him." You knew what you're doing. You knew what you're posting. You're a beast. You're a beast.
Aye, I'm not being funny. When we had the wee argument the other night, and it was yourself talking to him, and he'd said, oh, yous lot are fucking girls, blah, 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 something like that. And he's like, shut up, mate, you're a beast. And he's like, how am I a beast?
How do you know?
But mate, see, at the end of the day, see if that guy went away to the coppers with that, you'd have get done.
Of course
you would be on the list.
Of course you would have.
Therefore, you're a beast.
Registered sex offender.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
You're just an unregistered sex offender now. Fuck's sake, man. Right, so there's so much to this.
We talk about how he's speaking about his ex-clients.
Oh, I'm sorry to laugh, Graham, man. But obviously, you seen it anyway. But we're having this wee fucking back and forth, and long story short, way back when, he'd sent somebody to me before I knew him for a posing session. Giving the boy a posing session, boys talking away, blah, blah, blah. I can't remember the exact numbers, so I'm not going to say it right, but dying for X amount of time, was on X amount of drugs, which I know was a lot at the time, and was like losing fuck all weight, and he was pure stressing out, and he was saying to me, he's like, like, what do you think I should do, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, obviously talk to your coach. And he's like, aye, but I have, and this is what's happened. I've done, well, in my opinion, this is what I would do. So I told him. Then maybe like 4 weeks later, he messages me, hi bro, just want to start coaching me. I've decided, fuck AJ, blah, blah, blah. Sound sorted, comes on board. So anyway, have this wee argument another day, and he's fucking cracking on about, oh, you fucking poached my client, you fucking done this, you fucking done that. And I just says exactly what I just said there. I says to him, and he turns around and says, Graham's a motherfucking faggot. Mate, what? What are you talking about? Who even talks like that?
I know.
And that's another thing to add. Like, I'm not kidding on, man. My 6-year-old wee lassie can string a sentence better. String a sentence together better than this.
It's criminal.
It's wild. When it's tighten his toes. don't get it, man. Had that, and then
Take me to his shoes on. He's a fucking imbecile, man. Oh, it's mental. I'm surprised he spelled faggot right.
I know, obviously knew that, man. And no, he's ex-client, but just another boy who trained there and was kind of involved in all the carry on at the time. Darrow called him a skinny bitch as well in these messages.
I've got another one we've not even got wrote down.
What?
He was so obviously selling retatrutide to people, and the main reason I state that he was selling it is when you hear the doses he was giving people, you go, that's why he's giving them that dose. That's why he's giving them those doses.
Right.
So women came to him, just standard everyday women, like no bodybuilder, not fucking none of that, just normal person. And he's gave her retatrutide and started on, went, right, start on 9 milligrams of that.
Why?
9 milligrams. Because you go through a violent fucking 3 days, that's right.
It's criminal.
9 milligrams, but mate, if I took 9 milligrams of that, I'm on half a milligram just now, and my appetite's no great. See, if I was on 9, I couldn't eat, you couldn't shite, you'd be fucked.
Aye, you'd be fucked.
But obviously he's selling it, so so just take that.
It's money to be
back
made.
4 days. Good, absolutely good.
I know, mate, I know. Right, so the list goes on, man. Right, I want to say probably the biggest takeaway here that we found for people, females and males alike, but for the most part, females that are telling us stuff, they really, really don't want us to repeat some of the stuff they've said out of fear. Like, out of genuine fear.
People that actually scared them.
Not legit, actual scared them, which is, it's madness. Like, I obviously understand it from a female's point of view. It can be a bit intimidating, blah, blah, blah. Fortunately, for yous, we don't give a fuck. We do not give a fuck. So, we can't see everything, but we're going to go through some stuff, right? So, we'll go to, there was a boy who reached out to us, and there was a situation where, firstly, his gear bill, right, was £600 a month, because he was being told, here's what you're on, but you can only get it from me. However,
convenient.
I'm slapping 20, 30, £40, whatever it may be, on every single thing, right? So he's paying, his first or second cycle, he's paying £6 a month, which is fucking silly.
That's wild.
I know, mate.
Wild.
It's gone bankrupt, mate.
What, even
over
running?
£7,000 a year.
No.
And this, as we'll just mention on a year, this boy also mentioned as well that he was on cycle for over 12 months with no bloods. Not a single blood test.
And £600 a month worth of gear.
Yeah, that's how I mean, like, spent over £7,000 in the year on drugs.
And
They
he
also,
didn't ever think to say, 150 quid, go get your bloods done.
how hard would that be? How hard would that be? And also,
He wanted 150 quid.
he also says that when he was getting the gear, nothing was labelled. There was no labels on anything. This is this.
It's pure
This is this.
bathtub
This
juice,
is
man.
this.
Wow.
Right, so, which is fucked.
He's a dirty bastard.
Then he's made this person inject injectable Winstrol and told him only biceps and triceps.
Sound.
The boy then got an infection, went to the hospital, got it sorted. Then got an infection again, went to the hospital again, got it sorted again.
Which at this point, right, I'm going to mention, why did you fucking do it again the second time?
I know.
Age is to blame, but fuck me. See, if you put something in your tricep, you get an infection, don't stick it in the other one.
I know.
And what was AJ's reply to that when he said, look mate, this I'm getting infected every time I jag this, my arms are fucked, I'm in pain, swollen, red, inflamed. What was
Basically
AJ's
just
reply?
saying, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yep.
AJ's reply was, stop being a pussy. Man up. What do you mean? I've nearly just lost my arm twice.
Oh,
fuck me, man. Right, so that was that then turned into threats and I'm going to fucking get you at the gym, I'm coming to your gaff, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And luckily for this person, the situation was calmed down. I don't say luckily for the person, because of what he would have done, is what I'm getting at. Not what AJ would have done, what Other Boy would have done. Luckily, that whole situation calmed down, and he's still a free man. So,
will we tie that into?
So tie that into
piping up as always.
To,
you know what I'm talking. Well, so he's getting wide with people, threatening them, trying to cause fights. Where else do they try to do that?
Oh, right. Okay, this is fucked up, man. Do you want to take it?
I go for it. So, backstage at the UKUP, was that last year's?
I'm not 100% what year. I want to say it was, but I'm not 100%
I think it was last year's. We can find out. His client didn't win in the overall, so he's backstage screaming and shouting abuse at the judges. And then Vaughn / prep coach said to him, like, chill out, mate. This bodybuilding, that happens. So AJ then got in his face, called him a fucking tosser, and tried to scrap him.
What?
What are you talking about? Over a UKUP show and all. Because not even over like a fucking PCA Pro card, an IFBB Pro card, over a UKUP
Your
show.
client didn't win the overall, so you start fucking trying to square go every cunt.
Wrap that in, man.
What's that all about?
Crackpot. So you can see from that, you can understand why some people, maybe younger guys, females, are scared of him. He talks a big game. He obviously likes shouting in people's faces and he likes threatening people. So you can see why people are scared. But obviously, we'll know you're a fucking dafty.
Facts. And then will we touch on the other person? This one, we need to be very careful what we say.
The one where they didn't want and repeated, aye.
Because there's a couple of things there that's...
I wouldn't say specific details because we don't want to give away the person, but basically they were just crossing some lines, whether that was not balling the arse during their sessions. It's hard to actually... And just being inappropriate, basically, as well.
Being inappropriate. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to actually say any of this because it might become pretty obvious.
Aye. There is something that will become
but crossing that line,
obvious.
shit you don't say to clients, shit you don't do with clients as well. And like you said, this person was actually scared for their own safety, so we're not going to repeat that, but that just shows you the type of cunt he is, if he's making women feel scared for their own safety.
Aye, which is diabolical, man.
Aye, bad cunt.
Aye, that can't continue. And also, on that fucking note, where we're talking about him and his procedures and the things that he does in Extreme Gym, so let's just mention here that a lot of these issues, the people have went to Extreme staff, Extreme management, and told them the situations, and what have Extreme done in return?
Fuck all. Because they also don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. And obviously another individual we mentioned previously, Mr. Tony Pang, dishing out 1,000 milligrams of Tren, also in Extreme Gym.
Yep.
So a lot of these problems around the kind of inappropriate to clients, the PED abuse, a lot of it stemming back to Extreme Gym, innit?
Yeah.
And it's because they're letting it fly. Like that stuff, like Future, for example, see if there was someone in Future that was telling clients to take that, it was fucking getting away with people, threatening them, making clients feel uncomfortable, he'd get papped out in a month.
Right. And it's not even he would get papped out in a month. Everything else around him would kick fuck to him. He'd be in the changing rooms getting his head kicked in, and then he would get banned.
Whereas, like, I extremely called out for that because they are facilitating 100%. That. Like that gravity off society, whatever the fuck, they get called out for being the kind of place that's facilitating that. So Extreme Gym need the same amount of grief, don't they?
Yep.
They're letting these fucking crooks tell young guys and women to abuse drugs, threaten them, and then they're letting people work in their gyms that don't have a fucking Scooby, but they don't care because they're getting their rent and
they're getting their rent, and that's all they fucking care about. But it shouldn't be the case.
No, absolutely not.
There should be something in place, some sort of fucking, I don't even know what word to call it, but like some sort of fucking screening. Aye, like screening of a gym.
Aye,
do you know what I mean?
Right, aye.
Aye, you know what I mean? Like, so if this happens, how do you handle it? What's your policy? That's it. Policy. What's your policies?
It should be pretty simple.
He's a beast. He's out.
Yeah.
He's dragging cunts in there. He's out.
Aye, 100%.
He's threatening cunts. He's out. Like, it's really no fucking hard.
No.
It's common sense.
But it does show because, like, fucking this was maybe a bit before my time, but 10 years ago, Extreme Gym was on top, wasn't it?
Aye, it was.
It was. And now no one gives a fuck about Extreme Gym. I've never heard anyone go, I'm going to go Extreme for a session, mate. Fucking over Christmas, New Year, I'm going to try out some other gyms. I'm going to Extreme. They couldn't said that for about the last decade. And it shows they're all fucking weirdos, beasts, drug abusing retards.
Pedo retards, right? Pretty much, man. Sick it, man. Absolutely sick it.
Right, next, what we got?
Have we know another person, haven't we? How did we do that? Tyler, AJ.
One rape.
We
chucked Tony Pangin.
Pangin. Oh, right. So the next one, let me pull up this message. This one's a wee bit different.
This was a submission, kind of.
Aye, it was a submission.
So we put up a question box, like an anonymous one. We've got submissions there, which aren't necessarily full stories. It's just giving the people a voice for little call-outs. But this one was more an actual submission where we got info, screenshots, stuff like that. So we've got a bit of a case here.
It's the second time this person's been mentioned, but the first time there was no back into it, so we let it slide. But this time there's back into it. So, Olivia Hamilton, welcome to the show. So what we've got is from a client who has signed up to Olivia and done a 3-month package, right? So they basically got told you need to pay up front. So they paid £500 up front for 3 months. Once that money was paid and the plan was released, how many check-ins were responded to? Do you think? Take a wild guess.
So what was that? That was 12 weeks.
So 3 months.
I would say you have to reply to at least 10 check-ins, and I'm given for the fact that maybe the client missed 2. So within that time, I would expect at least 10,
right.
And that's based on if the client maybe missed some. If not, 12. You reply to every fucking check-in you get.
Exactly, because that's your job.
How many were replied to?
Well, before we get to how many they replied to, how many check-ins did the client submit? The client submitted 5 check-ins.
Right.
Over the course of the first 5 weeks.
First 5, aye.
And then ceased operations because she received 0 returns, 0 check-in responses, not one.
Just check-in sound back it.
No, nothing. Nothing. No response, 0 feedback, 0 notes or videos
she's
or
not
response.
read the check-in then. She doesn't give a fuck.
She's took the paper. There's your plan. Goodbye.
I would be wary of cunts that want money up front for...
Yep.
Majority of people do coaching monthly.
Yep.
People that want 3-6 months, get the money, don't care.
Yep. It's good to have the option there. And so I would take myself, for example, I'll offer, I would say 90% of my clients are monthly pairs.
Yep, same.
But I have options there for 3 months, for 6 months, even for a year. But what tends to happen 99% of the time is somebody will come to me and they'll do a month, 2 months, 3 months, rolling.
Yep.
And then do you know what? I'm fucking loving this.
Aye.
Here's 3 months up front. Here's 6 months up front.
I see people that go, I only do 3 months up front.
Aye, if that's all
red
they
flag
do,
off the bat, I would say.
straight away red flag.
So 0 check-in replies.
There was nothing. After the money, there was nothing.
Any communication at all?
Nothing. 0.
So what about sessions? Because
so
there was maybe one-to-one sessions, wasn't there?
2 sessions a week. Let me just see. 2 sessions a week. Some sessions were done. Some were cancelled. It was probably 50-50.
Who cancelled?
She cancelled.
The coach?
The coach cancelled. Right. However, and this is again where it gets fucked up. We understand that shit happens. You may need to cancel a session.
You're still a fucking human at the end of the day. You've still got a life.
Anything can happen. But she would cancel the sessions and then say, sorry, I'm not able to move them. And then also, if you missed her booking window, you weren't allowed the session.
What are you talking about? What do you mean I can't move them?
So let's
you fucking cancel it, you daft cow.
So let's just say the booking window was Monday to Thursday,
yep.
3 till noon, for example. And she cancelled a session on the Monday. But she didn't have any space available to get in Monday through Thursday. Therefore, you missed the booking window, therefore your session's gone. You don't get a return on your money, even though I cancelled it.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works.
What?
I know. And that's something else.
Fucked,
you kind of, we hear quite a lot is like coaches cancelling sessions and then no getting paper back for it.
It's not how it works.
It's not how it works. Like,
it's not how it works in any industry, ever.
Not ever. Like obviously you PT now. Back when I PT'd and I would give a client 24 hours notice if they wanted to cancel the session, right?
Aye.
So if they cancel within the 24 hours, tough shit, you're still charged for it unless it's an exceptional circumstance or whatever. But if for whatever reason I cancelled the session, which I've done a handful of times, I'd be like, right, I'm sorry, I can't do a session here. However, come in here,
Aye.
come in here, or I'll give you paper back.
And if they turn around and say, I can't make any of the days, you don't go tough, you go, right, here's your money
Tough
back.
shit, I've offered you the session. No, it's not how it works. Aye, it's fucked.
Right.
But this is some buzz, right? See if you type this into Google. So we were at the time we were just, I think we're bamming up Andy Scott about something, I can't mind what, and not just bamming him up in general, but we're like sending pictures and shit back and forth, bamming each other up. So Andy says something, I can't mind what he said, but I'm like, I'm going to get this cunt a tool. So I've typed into Google, big massive guy with wee tiny cock, and boom, one of the first pictures that comes up, Max Johnson in the future fitness posing room, sitting down in his trunks. I was fucking howling.
Missed that spot with the old Photoshop.
I know, you wish you knew about Photoshop back then.
You
still sit with the cuts cock.
He's drunk or not.
Dirty wee guy, man.
Aye, so we'll chuck some of that in as well.
Aye,
It's no hard to find. It's literally just the first post, second post, third
Aye,
post.
it's really not hard to find. Right,
See with that as well, but you're a fucking IFBB pro.
I know.
You've clearly got a good physique. What do you need Photoshop
What
it
do you
for?
need Photoshop for? How insecure can you be?
I know. Nah.
Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy.
Trapper.
Right, so that's mine and Kieran's naughty list complete. Now we get to the people's naughty list, and I said it at the start, but I'm going to say it again. This is nothing to do with us. Right? There's some people in here who we actually genuinely like. There's some people who we don't, but there's some that we do. But at the end of the day, we're giving the viewers a chance to have an actual voice and get their two-piece off. If you take offence to this, if you want to find out who said what, I mean, we can always ask the question if they want to reveal themselves.
Aye, it's
they
all
might
anonymous,
know.
innit?
They might know, but they might want to. So, anyway, let's kick it off.
Don't even know where to start, man. Fucking hell.
They're diabolical.
They're so bad, aren't they?
Go, just pick one, mate. Hurry up, man. I'm not going to do.
Right, we just go for the start.
Nah, just go for the start.
Right, well, first one's easy. It says Tyler Tate, need anyone else say more? Boring.
How's that not my
Done
first
that.
one?
That's the ones you've sent me, there.
Oh, on the message?
Aye.
I'll go to the message and that, so we're on the same page here.
Right, Tyler Tate, need anyone else say more? Beast, we've said that.
No, it's not coming up in that order. Why is it not coming up in that order?
I don't know.
But then we're going to fuck up and end up repeating shit.
Right, I want to say this one. Craig Melville talking about pumping multiple birds behind the desk. Like that wee sloth would have a chance.
Joking.
Nah, that's it.
Who said that?
You can't, no.
Who said that? And see, the thing is,
You don't slag Craig, man.
I don't
That's
slag
too
Craig,
far.
but I'll also tell you what, Craig's probably put away more birds than you would imagine. Because he might be a sloth, but he's a sloth with a schlong. With a schlong.
He's got to put that to the telly.
Look, Mum, I'm on the telly. They're talking about it.
100%.
Right, okay. So,
These are pie.
right, this one is that, mate, there's another one for the fitness technician now. Fitness precision technician for lying and saying I have created a custom exercise just for you, and then goes on to get every other of his female clients to do it as well. Seen it on all his stories.
This one just says Conan Shields physique creeps me out. Fucking hell, man.
We've got coached by Astra for bulking instead of cutting. Makes no sense.
Tyler Tate for being a fucking welly perv cunt. A shake bag, no meat and meat for a scrap.
Agreed.
Andy's got on the naughty list for being a Jew.
Where's that? I didn't see that. That's a screamer. What's this one? Oh, fucking hell, man. Greg Taylor for shagging everyone except his wife.
Whoa.
What? I mean, there's two for them. There's another one.
Three of them.
Greg Taylor, Scottish Titan, for messing with practically every woman in the fitness industry.
Oh dear.
Cunts are ruthless, isn't
Brandon
man?
Harden for delivering the shittest pro debut of all time.
We've got naughty list, Calvin CRM for that Lego haircut. That's fucking diabolical, man.
I've got here Matt from NFA for starting me on 120 clen and then tapering up to 200 micrograms of clen as a 5'2" female. Obviously, we don't have proof of that. If that's true, that's piping.
What?
That's a
200?
Man, that's older.
Yeah, I can barely function off 80.
Aye.
Never mind 200.
I had 40 this morning. I felt like fucking ripping, man, like that.
Is that what's wrong with you?
Extreme Gym for letting a beast PT there. Already done.
Yep.
What's the story with the other FBB pro in Scotland? Can't mind his name. One rape max. We've done that.
Next. We've got... where was that one?
There's another one about just says no hate to the guy, but Calvin needs to shave that hair.
And, I mean,
People
take
in
us, for
glass
example,
houses,
like,
but-
we need to be, we might hang on to our youth, but just get a fucking tattoo in your sound. Right, there was another one there about, we've got this.
Oh no.
Say off these things, man. Right. Do you think the Grime brothers sword fight each other at home? What kind of question is that?
These cunts are brutal.
What kind of question is that? Oh, some of these, man. I didn't even want to say some of these. I'm cringing a wee bit.
Some of these are brutal. Yeah, Darren Mullally using the dad coach title when he has 0 wins.
That's diabolical.
We are bringing it the worst in people haven't really seen it and just going, oh, yes.
These cunts will say it. Right,
One just says Dan Watson, I'm sure he's a goblin.
I'm sure he's a
Goblin.
Oh,
Oh, man.
I'm actually in 2 minds to say this one.
It's just because it's no... there's no
There's nothing.
evidence.
There's nothing behind it.
Leave that one
We genuinely can't say that one.
Aye.
And it's not because we're para or a fucking...
No, it's
the
'cause
outcome. It's a very
essentially
serious allegation.
no more than gossip.
Aye, but it's
Kinda.
a serious allegation.
It's bad. Like,
Aye,
probably the most serious in any we've ever mentioned.
just think about that.
Even worse than Max.
And that's saying something.
Aye.
But he's still done... I mean, it depends on the circumstances around it.
Aye. It's probably about level with that then.
Aye, it's probably about level. That's where you understand how bad it is.
But if we get info on it and stuff comes to light...
Oh,
it
if
will
we
be
get info on
mentioned.
it will be here, fucking loud and clear, you best believe. Right, is there any other fucking ones to really...
That's everything that everyone said. We've got some kind of questions.
Aye, so we've got some kind of questions.
Kinda.
Kinda. This one, there's one actually I want to say because this fucking does my nothing.
It's just been pure
So
slander, hasn't it?
somebody says, showing your slung or lack of on your check-in photo to your coach or on Insta. Agreed. What's that all
What,
about?
actually having your cock out?
No, but you know what I mean? Like, understand we obviously fucking, like you, for example, you're a bodybuilder, you're going to bring your trunks, right? Which
Much
is
to
fair.
see.
But no, I know you're not a cock anyway, but you're in your trunks. You can't really see much. But it's when cunts are getting in with your pants on or boxers on, and they pull them all the way up, and their knob's just sitting like a wee pickle. And they're hitting pictures and they're putting it on their Instagram and stuff. Like, what are you doing? Like, at the end of the day, you've probably got your ma and your wee sister on Instagram and you're making them realise they absolutely fucked it with the size of your cock. And they're like, they're ashamed for you. Just stop doing it,
get a
man.
pair of trunks.
Get a pair of trunks. Or even fucking put an emoji of your cock or something if you're going to put it on Instagram.
Aye.
But there's lots of Wayne's on there at the end of the day, do you know what I mean? Stop being a beast. You are borderline beast for doing that.
Get a pair of trunks.
I'll just get a pair of trunks.
We've got thoughts on jumping on gear if not competing. To be honest, personally, I don't know if I would.
I'm kind of...
It's up to you, innit?
I'm kind
do the
of
fuck you want.
grey area because there's been nothing wrong with doing a wee bit of test
Nah.
to make yourself feel better and obviously get something off the back of it and grow a bit of tissue. And you can do that. The thing is, you can do that safely.
I would say I wouldn't recommend it if someone came to me if they wanted to get in gear but didn't want to compete. I'd probably be quite hesitant. But at the end of the day, if someone says, look, it's a choice I want to make, just want to do it, then fucking back in. Like, it's no...
I've had it loads where people have asked, and what I always start with is, firstly, what age are you?
Aye.
Secondly, have you had bloods? No. Go and get your bloods done. Let's see what your bloods say.
Aye.
If they're tested actually high, I'm like, why do you want to go and gear? Be realistic. Why are you going to... Why are you going to risk your health if you've already got high test levels?
You just want to have a good physique and look good fucking in Tenerife once a year. You don't need a cycle.
You really
do
don't.
not need a cycle. But at the same time, if you go, nah, I want to be fucking massive, want about Tenerife, then do your thing. Just
that's your choice. I mean,
get a good coach, get a buzz done, do it properly. Don't be a tight cunt, buy health supplements, and don't let the piss, and you'll be sound. It's
definitely.
It's just personal choice, I think.
Aye. Just do things safely.
Bulking when you're already over 20% body fat.
Which we see fucking almost every day, man.
Just going to get fat.
Don't, man. Do you know what? This actual leads into one. Where is it? It was about it leads into kind of that in a sense. Where if you're changing coaches, right, every 6 to 12 months, and you're seeing no changes, guess what? You're the problem, not the fucking coach. There is many criminal offenders who we see fucking daily are constantly changing coaches and they look the same all the time. And then go and have a wee moan on that coach is fucking shit. I don't fucking blah, 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 blah.
You're a useless cunt.
You're a useless waste of space, man. Fucking do something in your life. You're really not hard.
And I feel already 20+% body fat.
Then
diet first.
Diet, man.
Just diet.
Just diet.
Don't know what else to say. Just
fuck's sake, man. Get lean. You don't even need to be super lean. Just get a wee bit lean.
Just get to a point where you're not just going to be fat within 6 weeks.
Aye. Exactly.
You're just going to be even fatter within 6 weeks.
And then what people need to understand as well is getting lean, like getting actual lean. Once you push up half the back of that, your body's 10 times more responsive as well.
Aye. And every time so say you're naturally a bit high on body fat, you might not get peeled, but if you can get lean-ish, and then come back up, don't get as fat when you come back up, and then the next time you get lean, you'll get leaner, and then you'll get less fat when you come back up, and then that over the span of a couple of years, a couple of cycles, not cycles as in gear, like cycles of doing that.
Aye.
And then when you actually get lean, you'll get properly lean.
Exactly.
And even at the end of the off-season, you'll still be in decent nick.
Yep.
It's just about kind of pushing and pulling on it. So if you're naturally fatter, stop thinking you need to big, stupid, Mongo, dirty bulk and just turning instantly into a fat cunt.
You don't? I've got many a client who I've proved it with, who have been with me for 2-3 years, and we've done cut, bulk, cut, bulk, cut, bulk. Every single cut they get better, every single bulk they get better, and each time the food gets higher because the metabolism grows. It actually is such a simple process. It's just time. Just commit to the time, and that's sure. Right, so this is a hard one. Ones to watch at the Scottish next year in each class.
And I don't even know who the fuck.
It's too early on to even know who's doing it.
I know a few people doing it, but
but to know who's...
It's hard to say who's the ones to watch if you don't know like the big majority.
Exactly. We've got Kieran, he's going to be a fucking top runner in there for sure. Carly's chasing that card. See what happens.
Just name all our pals, just me, Carly, Nick, Eloise, Chris. There you go. Stu. There you go.
And Stu,
that's ones to watch it. Just all us.
Don't actually know who else is doing it.
No, I know. I think Taylor's doing it. Taylor Johnson.
Taylor, aye.
Big Ali McLeod.
Right.
Is doing it.
Is that it?
It's all I know in my class, aye. It's too early to say because mate's still 15 weeks out.
You know what it's like.
You need to wait till like
6 to 5 weeks.
Because even then, people that don't say they're doing it, you can look and go, nah, they're doing it. You can tell. You can always tell.
Or some people get to that point and they start flapping and realise, I've fucked this. I'm now not doing it.
Aye.
Which happens a lot as well.
Aye. So basically, give the easy answer there. Me, Carly, Nick, Eloise, Chris, Stu.
Done.
There you go. Am I forgetting them?
Mm-mm. I think Stu's a right good one for watching.
Aye. I think people forget.
People do forget. And
Stu's fucking...
I don't know if he's doing PCA, but I don't think he's ever done it.
I think he is. I don't know. You know what he's like? I'm like, oh mate, you doing this, that? He goes, don't know.
I can't even know if he's coming or
Does
going.
see my muffins?
I was literally took the words out of my mouth. He's too busy just scratching muffins.
But I don't know what he's doing. But mate, look at Stu. Like last time he competed, he was against Brandon Harden, who's a pro, and we slagged her for having a shit pro debut, but he's a pro and he's got a good physique. And Stu gave him a fucking good run. Like he's not. He's not dafty at all.
No, definitely not.
Stu's one to watch.
Aye.
And he gets skinned as well.
He does get skinned. Easily.
He done classic.
Yep.
Will be, won't it?
Will be. Classic Paul.
Who I think that's just about. I know Andy's got a few, but I don't know. It's hard to say ones to watch, like especially people that haven't competed before, like because what does one to watch mean, like?
Aye.
It's a hard one.
More so just who do you think's going to fucking do the damage on it?
Me.
Me.
No, we'll see. I'd say we'll revisit that, say like March, when it's probably like 4 weeks out. And then you'll be able to tell, even when people try to keep it secret, like you're not cutting about that long just for the fuck it 4 weeks out before a show.
No. I'm trying to find, we had that big question. So the boy asked, I think it was the first episode, he asked a really good question, and then he's came back basically just saying like thank you and stuff, and there it is there. And he's come back with another.
See, before we go into that, what do you think of the show timings next year? So obviously the Granite have moved.
It's
to avoid the Arnold, and now it's
because you've got
2 Bros then Granite.
It's 2 Bros on the Saturday, Granite on the Sunday.
Aye.
That's a nightmare, man.
It's not ideal.
I suppose where is 2 Bros going to be?
Probably Glasgow, innit?
Nah, I don't think so. Where was it last time? Was it not Perth last time?
Nah, Glasgow. This year was Glasgow.
Oh, sorry, the year before was, wasn't it?
Shitey warehouse.
That's right. They won't do that.
No, year before was fucking. Wow, where was that?
It was out a mad
fucking
way.
Fife or something.
Is that to go mission, aye?
Kirkcaldy or some shite.
Aye, it was, aye.
Aye. And then it was Glasgow.
Right.
I'd guess Glasgow.
I don't know where. I think if it's Glasgow, you're then a fucking 3.5 hour drive after competing.
It's not that big a deal.
No, it's not the end of the world, but it just could have been a bit better.
I think you'll end up getting a few less in the 2 Bros because they want to do the Granite, and you'll also get a few less in the Granite because they want to do the 2 Bros. Mm-hmm. Or you could just not be a shite bag and do both.
Just do both. It's
100% doable.
It's doable.
It's a bit of a pain in the arse, I think, if either one of them, Granite or 2 Bros, was just the following week. You'd have PCA 2 weeks, next one a week.
Exactly.
Probably perfect, but fuck it.
That's what it is, isn't it? That's what it is. Right, so
you got that?
Aye, the question that we have here is, it's just something he's seen discussed on another podcast, and just kind of wants our views on it. So, should coaches just tell you straight up what their costs are before filling out inquiry application forms? Seems to me that there's so many times that both parties waste time. If the potential client isn't willing to pay the price, then surely nip it in the bud at the earliest opportunity would be best.
I think there's a line. So what I do, I don't know how you do it. I've got an inquiry form just in my bio on Instagram.
Yep, same.
It's a very short inquiry form.
Same.
It's, what are your goals? Are you looking for PT online? Phone number, name, age, something like that.
That's me.
I get that. I'll get that. I'll message them over on WhatsApp and I'll say blah blah blah. Your goals, this can help with that. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Are you? And then see if they say like online. I'll say my price for online is this. This is what it includes.
Right.
If they say PT, I'll say how many are you looking for, packages, blah blah blah. And then you've actually explained your service.
Yep.
So you're putting a bit of value to it. If I just put online coaching £150 or whatever you charge, people would be like, oh fuck, well, what's that £150 for? So you do need to have the line of, you want to. At the end of the day, you are a business. You do need to sell yourself. You want to explain what you're offering. I don't think you should make people do a fucking 45-minute call before you'll spill your prices. So I just like to fill in the basic inquiry form. I'll message you. That's not really wasted anyone's time. The form takes 2 minutes. It takes 2 minutes for me to text you.
Yep.
Worst case, if you turn around and go, that's too expensive, it's 10 minutes of your time. Your time's not that fucking valuable.
Aye.
But the people that will not say their prices and you'll need to go through a full call and sit through it, you're just wasting everybody's time.
What is the point?
Like, there's a balance. At the same time, I'm not going to put my prices on my Instagram bio either.
No.
find the fine line between like, don't fucking drag it on. Like if someone can afford it, is going to pay it, they're going to pay it.
Exactly.
But give yourself the justice of explaining yourselves a wee bit, and maybe making someone go, all right, maybe it is worth that.
Mm-hmm. No, definitely. I used to back in the day when I was doing those PT mentor shit.
Okay.
Used to be like you're following a sales script. So if somebody inquires, talk them through it, you book in a call, you get them on the call, you're on the call for 30, 40 minutes. To then at the end of the call say, my price is blah, 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 blah. The amount of fucking time that I wasted. So I moved away from it. I did the exact same thing. I've got an inquiry form, 5, 6 questions. They submit it. I see it. I send them a message. I then also at the same time send them an email. With the email is my consultation form.
So I send them a link to a consultation form after they've said, I am going to go ahead with it.
Nah, see, I didn't even get to that point because the way I see it, they've inquired, they want to coach, and they want to find out more. So what I'll do is I'll send the consultation form. In the consultation form, it's got all the information there, and at the bottom, it's got all the prices. And then in an email with that attached, I'll then say, right, blah blah blah. I've got this, I've got that. This is what you want to achieve. I need to find out a bit more information before I can say, right, I can definitely help you get from A to B. This is how we're going to do it, etc. They see the consultation form, they see the price. If they don't want to work with me there and then, that consultation form doesn't come back.
So pretty much similar. I'll have a quick chat with them, and if they go, yeah, that's cool, I'll then send them and go, look, here's a bit more detailed consultation form, get that over. So it's the same thing. Approach of no dragging it out, but also
don't want to drag it out. I just like to get it off my chest straight away, let them see it, talk to them, then if they're happy, then we speak. Right, okay, so this is how we're going to do blah blah blah. Do you still want to go ahead?
Aye.
And it works.
That's fair.
It works. Anything else?
Don't think so.
Nah, I think that's us.
So I think we just we're not going to have another one out before New Year, obviously.
No, we won't have one.
So this is like a wrap up for the year. So I just want to give a wee warning for going into 2026, and it's behave yourself because we will get the info, we will slaughter you, and if you want to get wide like some particular individuals, you'll get slaughtered again, and you'll just get it stinking. So going into 2026, coaches, PTs, business mentor, gym owners, gyms, fucking behave yourself, conduct yourself properly, stop being cunts, or you're getting it.
Amen. Just do what a normal human's supposed to do.
Yep.
And be fucking normal.
And stop being beasts.
Stop being beasts, the big one.
Yeah, that's kind of the takeaway.
Aye, but we just want to say thank you for all the support. The support we've had so far has been mental.
We started this pretty late in the year as well. Pretty a busy time of year, and everybody's been classy. Every cunt has been on. Whether that's sharing it, or even just watching, dropping a comment, dropping a like, reposting our reels, whatever. We do appreciate it all, and we're going to absolutely smoke cunts 2026.
Yep. Somebody actually sent me a message yesterday, a random boy I don't know, and he's like, I just want to say, yous are fucking smashing it. It's really good to see the good guys do something for once and give people a voice, and that is who we are. We might be brutal, but at the end of the day,
we're not the bad guys.
We're not the bad guys. No. We're highlighting the bad guys.
Aye.
So if you don't support us, and if you don't, you're a bad guy.
And probably a beast.
Probably a beast, most likely. So,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We'll see you in 2026 for some more fun.